Hi, everyone. Keith Wilson here, and guess who I got with me? Mr. Brian McArthur, national producer for Medicare. Brian, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Great to see you, Keith.
All right. Hey, we wanted to reach out to you, and this is really more for financial advisors. As you know, I'm a financial advisor, financial planner. I do Medicare as well, but I really concentrate in North Carolina for Medicare. Now, I've got financial clients all across the United States, but only deal with Medicare for North Carolina. But that's why I partnered with Mr. Brian. He reaches out nationally, and he works with financial advisors like me. So we want to talk to you about the importance of Medicare planning for your financial advisor. So, Brian, why don't you kind of tell us a little bit how you do it, how you work with financial advisors across the nation?
Sure. So the ultimate litmus test is to make sure that everything I do is reflecting positively on the financial advisor. I'm referencing the financial advisor pretty often with the client, and it's important to me not just that the client's happy with the Medicare result, but that everything I'm doing is basically an extension of the advisor's overall planning process, right? I guess it's something I developed called the Medicare execution process. And really what I do is usually starts with an intro conversation with the financial advisor to let them know what the process is and is not. Couple things I always like to impress on advisors, Keith, is that Medicare is good to great news for virtually everybody. So to the extent that you like to deliver good news or be associated with the delivery of good news, Medicare nearly all the time is. Teaching advisors when to engage the clients at the height of their confusion. And what I find is that clients don't expect the advisor's help, but they sure do appreciate it. And a lot of the process works because of the timing of teaching advisors when to engage the clients at the height of their confusion, when they expect the advisor's help the least, they appreciate it the most, which really means the advisor is going to look like a hero, and demonstrate some guidance on this one part of the financial plan that the client didn't expect their help on. So typically what happens is I teach advisors to engage clients at age 64. That's really the sweet spot. Clients are getting more mail than you can possibly imagine.
So they're getting bombarded with information from everybody and their cousin. And folks, Medicare is confusing. They change every single year, taking away this, adding that, Medicare Advantage this, Affordable Care Act that, Part B premium that. And your client is confused and they're looking to you for answers. And like I said, most financial advisors, I really don't blame them. They don't want to deal with Medicare, and I can't blame them. So when you work with Brian, if you work with Brian, national, or you work with me, North Carolina, for your Medicare clients, I know with Brian, he's told me story after story about things that will come up in the conversation with your Medicare client. Well, your client that's on Medicare, and he always referenced that back to the advisor. Tell one of your stories about how that happens.
Easy example I think you just referenced is I meet a lot of clients at age 64. Everybody's eligible for Medicare at age 65, Keith, but as you know, not everybody goes on Medicare at 65. 65 is not old anymore. People in the driver's seat of their career, and they'll work till 67, 68. If I meet the client at 64, boy, sometimes it's not that uncommon that, 3 years and 2 months later, I get a call from the client with an exact retirement date before the advisor does. That's not because I'm more important than the financial advisor.
It's because it's a time-sensitive thing. Hey, I am actually going on Part B of Medicare, and Brian is known as the Medicare agent for that person. And so it's an excellent point. You might uncover something before the advisor, and then you directly relate and have conversation with that advisor to keep them in the loop about what's going on with their client. So, the main thing to all of this, folks, is, again, annual election period coming up. It's a very confusing time for your clients that are on Medicare. Keep Brian in mind nationally, and, if you got clients in North Carolina, sure, I'd be happy to help them out. Hey, thanks, Brian, for joining us. See you next time.
Thanks, Keith.